Hi, folks. This is Bob at juicymaters.com. Been talking to y'all through my writing for a while. Wanted to meet you in person. Wanted to wish y'all a Merry Christmas. Hope that you had a really good 2010 and, like me, hope for a even better 2011. Wanted to fill you in a little bit on what's coming at juicymaters.com in general and at the family homesteading section in particular. Uh, juicymaters.com is going to get a little bit of a slightly sleeker, newer look. Um, Navigation's been a little bit tough. Some things have been easy to find and some things not so easy. We're going to see if we can improve the look and the feel of the blog for you, make it easier to get around. We're going to be putting more content on all the topics, not just family homesteading, but all the topics. We haven't been getting as much content on there as we'd like to, and we're going to see if we can't pick up the pace just a little bit. For the homesteading section itself, first part of the year we're going to concentrate on self-sufficiency. Without getting into the politics of why, I think that the next 6 to 18 months are going to find self-sufficiency being a very important topic in this country. And we're going to concentrate on that, concentrate on being able to take care of ourselves and our families as much as possible on our own. We're not going to be talking about bug out bag stuff, and we're not going to be talking about living in the woods, living off of berries. There might be a little bit of talk about just in case things to keep in your car trunk. That's just common sense. Doesn't have anything to do with survivalism. It has to do with if you break down on the side of the road and wind up spending more time with your car than you intended, there's a few things that might be handy to have. Um, like I say, we're not going to talk about survivalism. We're going to talk about, call it ultimate homesteading. Some of the topics are going to include food production, preservation, and storage, dealing with short-term and long-term power outages for those of us who are not off-grid at this point, raising livestock for a small landholder for family use and to see either sell or barter, skill sets that are handy to have around the homestead, either necessary for real homesteading or that make the homesteading life easier and more pleasant. We're also going to talk about supporting your homestead financially. When we leave the working world, the normal world to become homesteaders, we leave behind a lot of the bills that drag people down. We suddenly don't have two car payments on new cars to make, and we don't have the huge house payment to make. But there are still bills to be paid. Got to keep gas in the car, got to pay our insurance. Entertainment goes down because we suddenly discover that books are actually printed on paper with ink and aren't just in Kindles. And games aren't just video games. They also, there's still Monopoly in Candyland. But there are still bills to be paid. So we're going to talk about how to support a homestead financially. Lastly, we're going to cover urban homesteading. There's people out there that read this blog that want to homestead. They hope to homestead. They dream about homesteading, but they haven't been able to make that move yet. If I'm right, and self-sufficiency does become very important in the near future, and you're still living in an urban environment, how to get by is going to be of paramount concern. So we're going to talk a little bit about the urban homesteader. How do you live in the city or in a metropolitan area and still use homesteading skills to survive? I hope you find the family homesteading section of juicymaters.com to be helpful and informative. I want it to be a one-stop shop for homesteading information. Uh, if you do like it, tell your friends to stop by. Um, Tell me what you like. There's that comment section down there at the bottom. Use it. Tell me what you like about juicymaters.com and family homesteading. Also, tell me what you don't like. I can't make this site better unless you tell me what you'd like to see that's not here. What I get wrong. Tell me when I'm wrong. If you don't see what you need here, Don't give up. Just help me make this site all it can be for y'all. Finally, don't stop here at the family homesteading section of Juicy Maters. Look around. Do you know what a yurt is? Do you want to know what a yurt is? Go over to the yurt section. It'll tell you. Check out In the Kitchen for some killer recipes that will make you fat. Some of them will do that, so fair warning. Along with some really cool kitchen tips, some cooking tricks, and some kitchen tools that you didn't know you need. Like a mortar and pestle? You do know you need a mortar and pestle in every kitchen, right? If you're like me, a political junkie, join the political discussion over there at the dungeon. A word of caution. You can agree, you can disagree. You can disagree passionately, that's fine. But play nice. Flaming, ad hominems, and foul language makes this little delete finger right here get real twitchy. Finally, wander into Eureka Moments. Eureka Moments are posts that are the sometimes strange mental wanderings of a occasionally deranged, dumb redneck boiled peanut salesman. Hi, that's me. Recent topics have included angels, lucky groundhogs, a story about Yankees and grits, a dog that needs Valium, and a 357-mile-per-hour school bus. And that's just the start. So wander around, Juicy Maters. Look at all the corners. Check out the nooks and crannies. There's something here for everybody. If you don't mind, on your way out, would you turn the lights off? And y'all come back now. You hear?